tips for working with interpreters in the classroom.
Hi, you must be Dr. Akers. Hi, I'm Laura Smith. I'm a staff interpreter. I'll be working with you this term.
Oh, nice to meet you, Laura.
Nice to meet you.
If I talk too fast, just stop me anytime.
Okay.
Now, you said that you're going to be one of the interpreters this semester?
Yep, we work as a team. It's standard practice, and I can tell you a little bit more when the other interpreter arrives. Have you ever had deaf or hard of hearing students in your classes before?
No, I haven't. Can you tell me something about your student? Will he or she be able to keep up with all of the writing and reading in here?
Well, actually, since you mentioned it, now might be a good time to explain a little bit about my role in here. We're here for communication purposes only. Everything that you say, we will interpret. And if you have any questions for the student, your student, I'd be happy to interpret those comments as well. That way, your message is not changed at all. And if you have any other questions, you can contact our lead interpreter.
Okay, now when you say you interpret everything, you're not talking about the jokes and that kind of stuff, just the important information, right?
Well, actually, we do need to interpret everything that you say. If you say it, I'm going to interpret it. We're not permitted to edit or revise anything that's said because we follow a code of professional conduct.
Ah, standard practice, I see. Well, shall we find you a seat?
Well, we usually wait for the student to arrive. He'll probably arrive a bit early and he can find the best seat for visibility to see you and me. Oh, there he is now. Hi, Dr. Akers, right?
Yes.
My name is Josh Walker, and I'll be taking your class this term. I see that you've already met one of the interpreters. She will be interpreting everything that you say and vocalize everything that I sign. And also, she will be interpreting anything that the other students are saying.
Okay, will you tell Josh that I'm very excited to have him in the class? And that if there is...
excuse me, Dr. Akers, but go ahead and look at me, please. You don't have to look at the interpreter or say tell him. She will do the interpreting between the two of us.
Oh, okay, great. Well, why don't we find you a seat? Maybe in the back over there?
I think it'd be best if I sat in the front. That way I can see the board, I can see you, and I can see the interpreter as well. And then if you're doing any specialized vocabulary, if you're writing it on the board, that will be very helpful for the interpreter and me.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I do tend to write on the board a lot. I find that it reinforces the material for all of the students.
Oh, what about videotapes? Will you have videotapes in class, and if you show them, are they closed captioned?
I usually show 2 or 3 throughout the semester, and I think they're probably closed captioned.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. Dr. Akers.
Yes.
My name's Pam Sanders. I'll be the other interpreter.
Well, I can.
And were you all talking about caption tapes?
Yeah, we were trying to figure out whether or not the ones that I use are captioned.
Okay, well, if they're not, we have a technology resource specialist. That person's located in the OSSD office. It's the Office of Services for Students with Disabilities, and we can have those tapes open captioned within a reasonable time frame. We also have a library of frequently used tapes that have previously been captioned, and you can find that in the interpreter's office.
Oh, okay, great. If you give me your contact information, I'll let you know.
Sure.
Now, you had said something earlier about standard practice and there being 2 interpreters?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Actually, it's been proven that after about 15 to 20 minutes of interpreting, concentration starts to decline. That's why we relieve each other. So the interpreter that's not currently signing is actually monitoring the message of the other interpreter in case she misses any words, concepts, or spelling. So that's why you might see some interaction between the two of us.
So the 2 of you really have your hands full, huh? And no, seriously, if there's anything I can do to assist either one of you or Josh, please let me know.
Great, thank you.
Actually, there is one more thing.
Yes.
Throughout the term, we occasionally have a request from an interpreter trainee student to come and observe us in the classroom. Now, don't worry, they are required to sign a confidentiality waiver, but will it be okay with the 2 of you if we have the occasional student trainee come and observe us in your classroom?
Well, to tell you the truth, I think this is going to be a full class. I don't think there's going to be any extra seats. Maybe one of my other sections, though.
Okay, sure, that'd be fine. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, and also sometimes I'm not really comfortable with a trainee looking at me when I'm perhaps giving a presentation, so I'm not entirely comfortable.
That's fine. The most important thing is that we're all comfortable in the situation.
Great, well, let's get started.
True. Okay, sounds good. I'll grab a seat.
And here's our contact information. Thank you.
Let's review what we just saw take place in Dr. Akers' classroom.
We're here for communication purposes only. Everything that you say, we will interpret.
Interpreters are specially trained professionals whose role is to facilitate communication between people who do not share a common language. To review, here are some important pointers that can help you out when working with deaf and hard of hearing students and sign language interpreters.
Throughout the semester, we occasionally get requests from interpreting training students.
Interpreters will interpret everything that is spoken and signed in the classroom while conveying the spirit effect of the speaker.
And were you all talking about caption tapes?
Yeah, we were trying to figure out whether or not the ones that I use are captioned.
DVDs and videotapes should be captioned and accessed through the interpreter's office or the technology resource specialist at your campus.
Great. Why don't we get started?
Deaf and hard of hearing students may request seating with a clear view of the interpreter, the instructor, and the board. Visual aids are helpful. Writing specialized vocabulary or concepts on the board enhance comprehension. For more information on working with interpreters in the classroom, visit the Office of Services for Students with Disabilities website at www.spcollege.edu and choose Disability Services from the Department drop-down menu. You can also contact the interpreter's office at 727-791-2422 or the lead interpreter at 727-791-2523.